maybe even if they're terrible, we might have to go with titties. Welcome into the stream, everybody. How we doing today? Happy fucking Tuesday. Definitely not gonna be tangential Tuesday. Oh my god, Venom, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are too kind. Thank you. Hey, one of those went to the man himself, Jimmy. I haven't seen that man in chat in a minute. And it's a tangent day. So I think we all know that if that man shows up today, shit's gonna get wild. How is everybody doing today? Sam, my dude, what is good? Raven, how are you today? Titties indeed. What's up, Tervalia? I haven't seen you in a sec. How you been, man? Maybe I'll get an email about it and actually join us. I hope so. Let's see here. Sean and Matt, someone left the raid boss fight and it broke the game? Oh, what the fuck, Melon? That is ridiculous. I am so sorry. That's some bullshit. Did it happen twice in a row? Hey, that's fair, my friend. That is so very fair. How's the move been going? And just gave your... Oh, shit! Hey, one of those was Raven's brother. Let's go! Hell yeah! And just got done with some heavy-duty yard work. How you holding up, my friend? But yes, I am so happy to be here with you all. He's logged in on the TV. Watched yesterday's stream on... Oh, shit! Hell yeah! That is fantastic, Raven. That is fantastic. Also, I will apologize if I drink water a lot. The heat wave is... Sometimes it gets me, sometimes not. It's been fucking... Outside of 2 days ago, we haven't had a day under 100 degrees in like 3 weeks, and I hate it. Melting, you lifted a 600-pound tree to solo. Dude! That is impressive and genuinely terrifying. God damn. Hopefully you don't have anything else to do the rest of the way. Hunting this guy, and every fucking time you get close, oh, that's some bullshit. That is some absolute shit, Melon. Sam, I can't with this man. Sam, you're too horny. Sam, you're too fucking horny, man. Go in the corner, do what you gotta do. Guess you keep forgetting to eat groceries on your days off. Oh no, Soup. Honestly, relatable. If it wasn't for the fact that Caitlin and I have a very strict schedule for how we do things.
So routine-oriented, it's almost sad.
It's necessary. It means that we don't forget things. If it wasn't for that, we would never remember to actually go buy things. And oh goddamn, my dude, you 6'5" and can lift 600 pounds. That phrase scares you. That scares me too. If you are a large man, my friend, that is impressive. And I just love trying to give you my love. Accept me, senpai. I accept you, Sam. I do. but I also recognize that you are incredibly horny. Go to the corner. Eat groceries before your shift starts. Yeah, you are 5 feet and can lift 5 pounds. Faye knows where it's at. Well, how is the job going, Soup? Oh, excuse me while I try to knock over my desk because I am a gangly 6 feet. But yeah, how's the new job working out? Is it still going pretty decent? How you holding up? But yeah, so oh, you know what? I'm still getting in the rhythm. Almost forgot. If you like the music you're hearing right now, do yourself a favor, go check out Reset Vibes. Josh is a genuinely lovely human being, talented artist as well. But shall we attempt to actually play a video game on Tangential Tuesday? I don't think it's gonna happen.
Guys, you guys, fuck the investigation. Gambling. Let's go.
We're gonna do it. So I have been challenged by Caitlin. She has dared me to try and finish this case by the end of August. Still got it for you, my friend. Let's see here. It's going okay. You've gotten a grasp on a method for night delivery, so you no longer are having autistic meltdowns in your car. Cause you to boost your hand modes. Well, I am very glad to hear that, my friend. Night deliveries are never fun, so I'm glad you found a system that helps. You need to express the fury that you have to fight a raid boss in order to get about 9 of an item you need 60 of. Oh. Let's get some F's in the chat for Melon. I think I've actually seen some Ace Attorney except for memes. You know, I hadn't before until we played it. Or, I say played in the past tense, but we're still currently playing it because we started it like 5 months ago. It's fun. Especially for such a simple gameplay loop, it actually holds your attention pretty well. It's only if you just want a better humankind and civilization with my genes. Alright, Genghis Sam. This man. Let's see, use Google Maps and type the address in yourself, because all your jobs app uses Google Maps. It sends you the approximate area, which is unreliable. That sounds so much like the job I was working where I had to do deliveries back over the winter, Soup. That is never fun. Never fun. Alright, so where we left off, because I think it's been 3 weeks. That was for Melon, but I was snacking on some lunch. There you go. Well, Venom, also everybody else, how has your day been? Also, Sam, I forgot to ask, man, are you off work today? Like, is... Because it's only a Tuesday. Is my...
Turn on a Tuesday.
I can't with you. Destination is on the left. My destination is 2 streets ahead. God, isn't that the worst? But I'm going through a dungeon with an hour and a half of unskippable cutscenes to get 3 of an item you need for 150. Oof. Audacity. Oof. Ah, you got off early and working a night, but because of that you'll be off tomorrow. Hey! Well, dude, there you go. What does the night shift end up looking like, timing-wise, for you there? Very raid bus is only available for a total of about an hour. Oh, I can't say bad words. That's right. That up there! Book, if you ever see this, I didn't forget. I still can't curse. Rude. Rude. Sit here until you're done, basically? Oof. Okay, well, hopefully it's not too terrible of a thing. But yeah, it's been 3 weeks since we played. The 27th of June was the last time. I'm starting to feel slightly less confident in the dare from Caitlin to actually finish this before the end of August. There's nothing on the line. It's just simply, she doesn't think I can do it.
Actually, I thought of something.
Just take a second to
What?
talk about these adorable tiny
Oh my god, Soup! I was wondering what was gonna happen when you said, oh yeah, because I have a job
I can
now.
do this again, bitch. Eat IT.
Why didn't it say it? Why is text-to-speech so broken? But thank you so much for the tier 1, Soup. You are too kind. What's up, love?
If you cannot finish the game by the end of August, and as soon as finances are in order for it,
Yes.
you have to get me my Piplup beauty bag.
Okay. Pinky promise live on stream. Ghost finger pinky promise.
But also I sent you a snap.
I saw. Sam says hi.
Hi, Sam.
And I know, eat IT. Let me see what the snap that Caitlin sent me is. Because I have a feeling it's one of the boys. my god, Jasper. He's such a... I love him, but he's so intrusive.
He's so entitled.
Yes, so there's a... I can't remember where Caitlin found it.
Box lunch.
That's right, there's this super dope online retailer called Box Lunch. They also have some brick and mortar stores. They have this backpack bag kind of like combo smaller thing. It is both Piplup and Eevee, and it's so cute. And it's so... Get turtwigged. Gosh dang it. Not a spicy pick, only a pick of Jasper's. JK, I'll send you that. Sam! Alright. I don't remember where we were. That's right. We just stopped right at the beginning of this dude's... I know which direction to point. This dude's testimony. I don't remember what I did for character voices for anybody except for the judge. So we're gonna see. Do you two remember the friggin' church sign you snapped you about? Yes, that was so dumb, Soup. Genuinely. Okay. Because you... Oh no, you saw a worse one on a different church? Oh, now you must tell. You must share, Soup. Wasn't this... You know what, we're just gonna go for like an almost kind of Santa Claus, because I think that was about what it was. This knife is special, but I can't say how yet. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Let's remember there are like 69 recorded churches in your town. That sounds like the South right there. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? I need to go back and look. Did he die at 5? Okay, he did die around 5:15. It happened again. Oh, Melon, your luck is absolutely awful. I am so sorry, my friend. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Let's see here. This one church said, there may be 69 of us, but Baptists always come out on top.
Excuse me, what?
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 That was actually a sign for a church? I don't know if it was a prank sign or if they genuinely think that's a proper shortening to make cum fade. Oh my god. I have no words. I have no words. What does Grit look like? A Trump and Lysandra love child? You're not wrong, Truvali. I hadn't thought about it, but you are not wrong. There was a murder at the police department. A detective. You have many words. Please share them, my friend, because I don't know what to think. That is... Somebody had to have known what they were doing, right? Okay. It's been a minute. Now I'm gonna have to remember how to go back and forth on character voices. Oof, this is the first time you've seen cum used on a church sign?
What? Is it spelled C-U-M?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Why?
That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Why? Why in the actual... Why not?
You know, you got a point there. But also, I should have taken you up on a snack because now I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, love. There's cheese in the fridge. Let's see here. I'd go to a church with cum on the sign.
What?
And the first time I was in like middle school. What?
I'm so lost right now.
That is still so incredibly bizarre that it happened more than once. Cutting my teeth read because of how annoying this raid bus is being. I'm so sorry, Melon. Hopefully you actually get a good run soon. Mom was taking me in front of the mall, and we drove past one that was like, let God come into your heart? And your mom was the one who told both of you about cum. Oh, Faye. Oh, Soup, I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'm just gonna hide in this closet here
That's
and
fair.
not come back out again.
That's very fair. Oh, I'm letting someone come somewhere in me. Melon! Oh god, I can't. That's hush-hush information, Oh, wait, no, I already read that. Wait a second. You said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. And that's the day I was mortified to learn that child in me, or the child you in elementary school, was using sperm and wow to talk to strangers. Because as a kid you just thought cum was cum, but silly.
I did too until my friends told me, no, Caitlin, that's not what that is.
That's
but
fair.
Thankfully it was my friends and not a parent.
I think I was in like 8th grade when I learned what it actually meant.
Same, because it was Tori and Nicole.
Oh. I'm so sad. Not one person told you. Oh, Soup.
Maybe your friends didn't know either?
Despite all the people on WoW you told that you were in like 4th grade. I'm okay, thank you, little love. Oh my god, no. No. Soup, I am so genuinely sorry. That's a big fat oof. Order! Order, order! Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't poke me with the cheese knife. That's scary. It's pokey and serrated. It's multi-purpose.
Literally me just distracting you to keep you from finishing the game by the end of August.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
If I didn't do it, someone else would.
That's it. You know what? If I have to, we'll go camera off, and I will do nothing. I will put a sheet over myself and the screen so I can see nothing but game. I'm gonna go to the groceries because you have 2 hours before your shift. You were all good. Let me tap it on my laptop, and you'll be snapping Caitlin most likely, and go off camera and use the PNG whips. I hope your grocery shopping is as smooth as it can go, my friend. You would need it, Hembo. I'm sorry, I just get distracted, you guys.
But you're very cute when you get distracted.
Right, okay. Video game. Time for horse blinds!
Hey, wait a second. You need to educate about something today. We talked about this last night.
Do it naturally, okay? We don't stay in education channel by pigeoning it in and just smashing it in wherever. No, it has to be natural.
We turn into Bill Nye, the dumb guy.
Derp Nye, the dipshit guy. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright. 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. Still need to start the coloring, by the way. Hey, you're all good. Do you want solid coloring, or do you want color like used in some of your emotes where it changes on the strokes? You know what? I genuinely don't have a preference, so whatever is gonna be easier for you, Soup. Because I'm totally good either way. The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. Do you need help opening the cheese? Bring it here and bring me the knife. Gotta ease into the knowledge stream. If you force it, the knowledge won't come naturally. I mean, come.
God damn it.
So, fun fact, here's where we'll get our educational moment for the day. And I'm going to uncome your nature.
Yo!
Fun fact, chat. Did you guys know that there's 2 different spellings of cum? One is like to come over here. The other is when you physically nut. Education. I have a knife. Please don't throw things at me. I'm going to come to your nature.
I didn't throw anything at you. It was invisible.
That's not fair. You can't use the watermelon because it's invisible. Also, I have opened your cheese.
Thank you.
Y'all, I'm not shilling for them because I'm not sponsored by them in any way. But honestly, Rosemary Asiago's dank. Fun fact, Soup is a fucking menace. We love you, Soup. Be back, Blader. Please, Soup, you have a safe trip to the grocery store. Don't use me unless in that way I can't. Boys, the cheese is not for you. Okay. Focus, Sean. Focus. Video games.
A lot of yourself.
Video games. Let's see here. The bastardization of cum would be a very interesting talk. You know, okay. I don't know that anything is gonna come of me searching this, and that's come with an O, not with a U. When did come become a term? Is that a new thing or not?
I mean, it's at least been around for like a decade and a half.
Apparently.
Because we were in middle school when we learned about this.
Apparently it might have been in the 70s.
What?
It comes from the word succumb. You think, you know what, that would make sense. That
You
actually makes a lot of
succumb
sense.
to your
Venom.
desire to nut.
God damn it. Okay. Let's see here. The slang seems to say the earliest known use is 1973. Slade released the song "Come on the Feel" or "Come on, Feel the Noise." Oh, wait.
Come on, feel the noise.
Let's see here, but okay. So that might be. Well, let's see here. Oh well, never mind. We were completely wrong, chat. Fuck off. I'm over 18. Reddit. So here we go. The experienced sexual orgasm slang meaning of cum, which is such a weird way to describe that.
I don't like that.
That was uncomfortable to read.
Should I put this in plastic or in a Tupperware?
Yeah, in plastic. Is attested to 1650.
What?
In Walking in a Meadow Green in a folio of loose songs collected by Bishop Percy.
It was a bishop?
Apparently. But yeah, apparently somewhere within either the 15 or 1600s
But
is where the
also,
slang cum
that makes it
comes from.
That makes it even funnier that Soup saw it on multiple church signs
Honestly,
because
though.
it was a bishop that
Honestly.
discovered the word.
Exactly. The church, of course it is. You're not wrong,
Obviously.
Venom.
They had to like have a word for when they're violating the children.
Of course it was a church dude that came up with the word cum. And you
That
know what
honestly
that means,
makes it
ladies and
funnier.
gentlemen? We still get to keep our title as an educational channel.
I literally cannot stand you.
Too real, Caitlin.
Y'all, you know I gotta come for them. C-O-M-E!
Okay, video game.
You've already gone so derailed and you haven't been streaming for a half hour.
I blame you. You were trying to distract me because there's a purse on the line, which, to be fair, you'll probably get either way.
It's a really cute
It
purse
is.
though.
Starting off Tangential Tuesday strong.
If you want, I can send you the link so you can show chat.
Sure, why not? Ha! It's not just me. Now you were included in the goobers. We are both goobers, according to Melon. It's accurate. She's the adorable goober. I'm just the weird goober.
No, I'm the one that brought the truest goober into the equation.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's the real goober.
The Chonkinator, the one who is entirely having to relearn everything because he decided that the house is his now because we have people over for like a week and a half. So therefore he runs the apartment. But he's so, I know, isn't he so handsome? He's just a little bit chunky. How do you always smell like a vacuum cleaner, my dude?
He's just a dusty
How
boy.
is he so dusty? Okay.
He's just a dusty boy.
No more distractions.
I'm sending you the purse right now.
One more distraction. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Okay. You know what? I will accept the shame. I don't know what it is about Ace Attorney, but I'm so extra easily distracted with it. Okay. Let's just try pressing him on everything. Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else, and that's come with an O. I'm gonna have to do it a lot today, because apparently that's on my brain. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Oh, that's right, the muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Oh my god, Ethan!
Really tiny apples.
Ethan, my dude, thank you for the 13 months.
Objection.
You've been sub for that long.
You've been sub for that long. That is fucking insane. How are you doing today, my friend? It is so good to see you. How's the Tuesday treating you? Objection indeed.
Ethan, help me keep Sean distracted so I can get it first.
No! This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Righto. Or sorry, righto. But also, in that moment with his mouth completely agape, why did he look like that old Play-Doh dentist set toy? Was it just me? The weirdly rounded mouth and the just, like, absurdly perfect teeth? Wait, what does Caitlin want first? Okay, so Ethan, if I don't manage to finish this case by the end of August, I have to buy Caitlin a Piplup Eevee purse. That is adorable. Yeah, okay, the Play-Doh set is correct. You know what, let me just really quick, because I can't help but get distracted. Play-Doh dentists.
I Discorded you the link, baby.
Okay, did you send it on Discord?
Yes.
Perfect. Why did I forget this thing had a mustache? No, wait, this is a new one. What? Okay, apparently they're still making them, and they're worse. Well, that's gonna work against you considering it's Tangent Tuesday when you play this game. I can't help it, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know how. Because the original was awful. The original was genuinely awful. And yet somehow they figured out how to make it worse. Why is this here? I don't remember the mustache. Yeah, no, this is not. I can't stop staring into its gaping maw, and now I'm scared. I'm gonna just put that away now. Okay, let's see if I can find the real one. Why do they all have the mustache? Did it have a mustache all along? Where's, like, the original... It always had a mustache? Was there a side? No, I swear. Is this the one I'm remembering? That's a bald child. Okay, this guy needs dentures, not Play-Doh. Also, apparently... Oh god. Okay, I just found a picture of, like, the original one of this set it looked like. Where it looks like... And apparently it was called Dr. Drillinfill? And that just sounds like a weird porn name.
Little bit.
But apparently there was a time where this thing was just some weird old man with a very white mustache. You know what, we're just gonna, I forgot what my original point was. We're like at least 2 tangents deep now. Dr. Drillinfield. Isn't it the perfect porn star name? That's it. That's it. It's no longer Sergeant Herb Derp. I shall now henceforth be known as nothing other than Dr. Drillinfield. Video game. Video game. Oh god. I'd be skeptical if that was the name of my doctor. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Possibly aroused fucking shit, Ethan. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Don't call me Righto, it's Weird Emma. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So, how were things down at the department? Okay, wait, so the piece of evidence that's had me stumped the whole time? It's a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigating. Okay, so... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. Deal 6, maybe it's a case number? That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. I was right. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. it's the note. It's the note we found. It's upside down. SL92. And if we go back to this, SL9. And then there's, what is that going to be, 2-22? They have to be related. Okay, I'm going to save. But I think we got it. I don't know how I managed to remember that considering it's been fucking weeks. Let's, oh wait, no. Ah. Elephant noises. Let me reload. I didn't mean to do that. I may have forgotten which buttons to press in my excitement for actually realizing a thing. BAM! Wait. I'm not supposed to do it there? Was that the wrong spot? Oh, wait, no, there we go. That's where it was at. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I just got really excited because I thought I figured out the thing. Let's see. Beautiful silence. Wait a second! At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? I was gonna say, that should be right. I know, it makes the most sense. Mega Goop. I'm just really happy to be here, you guys. Aha! And honest to goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. Gant, can you just fuck off? I don't like him. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important, why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12 divided by 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Oh my God, Judge. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. My client may or may not be a goob. He will have his day in court, and the jury will decide pro-goob or pro-ungoobed. And see, this is why you get yourself the best lawyer in the game, you guys. Gant should die. I don't like him. But turn it around and what do you get? Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on this knife's tag. So whoever's the murderer in the other one, which I'm still saying is that one bitch, what's her name? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have used a derogatory term, but Angel Star, who we hate. He is hyper goob. You know, Melon, you present a compelling argument. Order. Well, Chief. Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. Why are you the way that you are, Gant? I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. My client shall not and will not take the slander. You will be hearing from my office. I love you, Ethan. I speak no slander. Alright, let's press him on this only wholesome truth. So, this knife was stolen? Derp, we have your back. It's Sparky's Law. Okay, but Ethan, I hope you know, if there ever comes a day, and I'm saying this live on the internet, so this is an actual agreement. We'll head over to Sparky's Law to write up the actual legalese of it. But if there's ever a day where we actually make merch for this channel, with your blessing, we will make a Sparky's Law t-shirt. And we'll split the profits 50-50, my man.
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
I feel like that is a blatant lie.
So, this knife was stolen on the day of the murder?
I'm sure there could be an arrangement written up. I'll have Janice start on one bet. Janice is efficient.
It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
And Divine Melon prosecution will be here on the offensive. Okay, but real talk. Idea for a potential dumb stream in the future. Do we need to do an actual derp court? Ethan will defend me.
What are we defending you against?
Honestly, I don't even know anymore.
Oh, Sean. I love you.
We're too deep in the tangents, you guys. Tangentception. Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any way. Blah, blah, blah.
Sparky's Law. If we can't get you off, you'll have to hire a prostitute.
What? I feel like sometimes you guys forget that he has a literal partner that sits like 10 feet away from him while he's streaming.
Oh my god, Ethan. I'm fucking dead. I'm absolutely dead. Oh, okay.
Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, Wright, my boy. Sharp. Hungry.
So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask?
Fuck you.
No matter. I understand you were busy with, or what, with Lana's case and all.
And Divine Melon, if we don't get you a guilty verdict, you'll have to cook us a meal. Ethan, no, that was fucking perfect, my guy.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day?
Okay. Let's keep pushing him.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
Would you stop calling the judge Udgy? It's uncomfortable.
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto?
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp over here. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only, fuck.
Okay, so we just save scum and we ask all of the questions and we get all of the answers. Okay. I feel like the best one for us to go to is either how the victim was killed or when the victim died. Because we know that they were killed at the police station. It's probably a safe bet that they were also killed in a parking garage. Is the other knife... Did it say that the other knife is from a similar... No, that's from a completely different case, I think. Let's ask when the victim died.
So, when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, righto. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're going to love this. The time of the crime.
5:15? Wait, so it happened at the same time? What? I cannot unsee the Play-Doh mouth now. Here, it's okay. It's okay. Here. I mean, I can fix this. I can fix this. I might not be able to fix this. I don't know why I thought it would be quick and easy to find a PNG of the... What the fuck? What? Okay, I know. Tangent. I know. Did anybody know that Play-Doh has mascots? That are sentient cans of Play-Doh?
That's concerning.
Crabs, please. Let me watch the memory up for you. I'm sorry, I can't be the only one who has this knowledge. God fucking fake PNGs! What the hell is this? Why is this a thing? Why? Why does it need to be gendered? Why? Oh, God. It gets worse, chat. It gets so much. Why not? I swear to fuck, if somebody says for science, I'm gonna lose it. What in the actual fuck? No! No! Although, why is the red one kind of gold?
See, babe, you don't need
Get
to
you
get you distracted. You do it yourself.
I do. I don't know why I am the way that I am. But yeah, what the fuck? God damn it, now you do. For research purposes. Why? 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 You know what? We're doing the rest of the stream. Fuck it. This is giving me feelings here. This is now a sponsored stream by Play-Doh, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck. Why am I this way? But also, so I have this file on my desk that's literally just called random PNGs. That way, whenever there's a funny stream something, I can put it in there. And there's two things in here that I forgot I had. First of all, we still have this. But also, wait, no. Well, I'm canceling myself. I'm out. Wait, no. Ethan, come back. We also still have this. I don't remember why I have the Brazzers logo saved in there. I feel like it was probably something Pokemon Infinite Fusions. But here. There we go. Actually, no, I'm just done. I'm done. Video game. Okay. Let's press him on this. Mr. Play-Doh Mouth over here. It was for a Pokemon's name. No, I think... You know what? If I remember right, I think it was because we got a Victory Bell Gyarados combo. And I decided to throw the Brazzers logo on top of it, because why not? It said splashing in Nigel's voice, see? I'm so glad you got it, Ethan. I feel that. I'm on too. But also now, why am I tempted to have a Nigel Thornberry sound redeem on the channel?
Sean!
Why am I this way?
I don't know.
5:15, but that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time.
Okay, I'm writing it in my notes, Ethan. Before tomorrow's stream. The world's longest fleshlight. You get it. You get it. Smashing. God, who was it? Tim Curry who did that voice?
Yes.
Yes. That man is fucking phenomenal. Nigel Thornberry sound. It needs to happen. And maybe a Donnie Gap. Fuck.
Now, it does not need to happen. I I would like that to be clarified.
Oh no. Oh no. It does need to happen. Tim Curry is genuinely incredible. Like, y'all, that man in Rocky Horror is phenomenal. Honestly, nothing that man has ever done has been bad. There was, what was the name of that witch movie that he was in the 90s? I haven't seen nor really thought about it in a long ass time. Also, I mean, it too. It was great. It does need to happen. Weird opinion, Caitlin. Honestly, though. Do I need to remind you of his... Oh, that's right. I forgot he took part in Freakazoid. I forgot he did voices in it. Man, Tim Curry's just great. Let's see, what the time on that one game that... Wait, that time on that one game he was a communist? I'm sorry, what?
There's also Fern Gully where he played, what was it, like a cloud of smoke or something?
Oh, that's right. Okay, what is the name of this movie? Man, he's been in just so much. Okay, I'm trying to find that. I forgot he did a voice in fucking one of the Dragon Age games. Oh yeah, in Brutal Legends, that weird game. Which honestly wasn't terrible. Okay, I'm trying to find the name of this movie. I don't remember. It was a Halloween movie. It was about witches. And it was like a witch school. What the hell was it called? Am I ever gonna find this? He also was in an episode. He was in Samurai Jack. You found it? Can you post a link? Absolutely. Go right ahead. That would be lovely, my friend. But it's Red Alert 3 either way. Oh, shit. Okay. What the hell was the name of this movie? Like, the thing opens with him doing a musical. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I forgot he actually, like, literally physically was in it. God, that man is a fucking treasure. Okay, what is this movie called? I might just have to search. I don't know why I decided that I should just scroll through the entirety of his catalog rather than, just searching Tim Curry witch movie. What in the hell was it called? Why can't I remember? It has to be here. It can't just be something that was a figment of my imagination.
It's definitely a figment of your imagination.
It might be. I swear to you. The Worst Witch! There we go! I knew it! I knew it was real! You doubted me, but I knew it was real!
I never doubted you.
Yes, he played the Grand Wizard. Was that actually the name of his... Yeah! His character's name was just simply the Grand Wizard. Oof, that's a little unfortunate right there. Back to video games. Okay. Coincidence. This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Yeah.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it.
No, I'm gonna... Oh shit, I never messaged Avery! I'm the worst! Okay, chat, I'm sorry. I know we do this far, far too often. But let me just... I think Avery actually sent me a message. Or maybe not. What the fuck is wrong with Instagram? Instagram DMs are the worst. It said Avery sent me a message. I'm just... bleh. Video game. Hey, by the way, you should message Avery. God damn it. How can you say there's no connection? Just a friendly reminder. Appreciate you, Ethan.
How? Because I'm the chief of police.
Fucking Play-Doh mouth over there.
I can't just say anything I please, right? Oh, you understand?
Actually, no, that's entirely a fucking lie, my dude. Y'all can perjure all you want to get a conviction or to lie to get somebody to say they did something they didn't do. Lana is my dude. What is good? How you doing, my friend? It is good to see you.
Try to understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together.
I need more information if I can do that. Dang it. The police light all the fucking time. Goddamn straight. And I am living unluckily. You know what? That's fair and relatable, my friend.
Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
Also, I meant to ask this, I think yesterday? No, that's right, because it was last night that I ended up finally signing up for it. But y'all, I finally caved, and I got Caitlin and I a Crunchyroll subscription. And I'm so far, like, out of touch with modern animes. If anybody has any recommendations for something that we should check out, I would greatly appreciate it, because we're currently watching. I'm showing Caitlin Yu Yu Hakusho for the first time, and I think she's at least tolerating it.
No, it's fun.
It's so very 90s, which I forgot
Very 90s.
just how heavily 90s it is in the best way. And Chainsaw Man is pretty good. Ooh, now see, that's something I have on my list. I don't think that's gonna be Caitlin's thing, from everything I've heard, but I definitely need to watch Chainsaw Man. I have a feeling, because it's got some, from what I've heard, some horrifying shit. Some very, very... The only thing I know of is I'm pretty sure one of my friends, Mike, who was staying with us, sent a random out-of-context screen cap of just, like, a part of a page, and it was like 2 dudes vomiting into each other's mouths. I think that's the one.
Oh, yeah, that's right!
Yeah!
I remember when he sent that!
Yeah! Non-modern, but the only anime you've watched all the way through is Excel Saga? Ooh, I forgot about Excel Saga. That was a fun one. And ooh, Raven says check out Dr. Stone. I've seen that name pop up a few times, but I never actually looked into it. I will definitely add that. And watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Should give you some good laughs. Okay. I think I only watched the first episode of it, but there's one, I think it's called So I'm a Spider or So What or something like that. And it's another isekai where a dude ends up in like essentially a medieval or like video game world, but as a tiny spider. I really want to watch more of that, because I watched the first episode before there was any kind of dub, and it was so fun and ridiculous. Okay, Dr. Stone, we're definitely gonna check out, and I'm just gonna write reincarnated slime, but also draw my friend. How you doing? Let's see here. Indeed, vomiting into the mouth, but it ain't 2 guys. It's 1 guy, 1 girl. Okay.
That makes it so much better, you guys.
Absolutely.
That's totally fine.
Have you seen Gundam Witch from Mercury? No. It's a girl who ends up as a spider, and it's a girl. Okay, I couldn't remember. Like I said, it's been... God, I think that might have even been before I moved to Texas. I don't remember. But it's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, maybe that's one that we might give a shot to for Caitlin, or I might just watch it myself. Because I remember it being goofy as hell. Let's see here. Gundam Witch. If I could spell witch. Mercury. And let's see here. You'll enjoy Slime Dough Trust. Alright, bet. I'm gonna have to check it out. And okay. And see, I want to watch more Gundam because I've heard really good things about it, but I've never really watched much. And My Next Life as a Villainess. And yo, Black White Stars, what is up? How you doing? As a...
Hey, babe, remember when you were concerned about me distracting you from playing Ace Attorney?
Man. Video game. But also keep suggesting animes because I like anime and I'm trying to get back into it.
But also the fact that there's an Ace Attorney anime.
I know. Okay, I need to ask. Has anybody actually seen the Ace Attorney anime? Because I saw that was a thing that existed, and love, would you like to say my exact words that you roasted the shit out of me for saying?
This motherfucker had the audacity to question whether he could
Man. Yeah, no, there's an anime. There is, I think it's an entire season. I think, was it like 20 episodes or something like that?
I have no idea.
Some Gundam shows are good, some are awful. That's kind of what I've heard, Melon. And also, like Chorus Recoil, very cute one season. Sapphic Undertoad's Secret Agents. Ooh, okay. Let me make sure I actually spell this right. Awesome, very awesome. And Black White Star, you say it's pretty good, and Melon says it's good. 2 seasons. Oh shit, okay. Does it have anything to do with the games, or is it a story completely unrelated? Because that's the other thing, is like, I don't want to potentially have further cases spoiled by watching it, but I also literally only saw it last night, or that it existed last night, and I was too lazy to just Google it. Are they connected? Because you know who I am. Oh, they're unrelated. Ooh. Do we maybe potentially... but season 1 is game 1. Okay. So probably after we eventually finish this case.
So maybe like September or October.
Rare. I'm so abused. And season 2 is mixed. Okay. Fair enough. And Konosuba is a good watch too. Also bring out some giggles. Ooh. Okay. I'm down. If we watch season 1 but not watch season 2. We'll have to check it out at some point. But you know, Konosuba, wait. I feel like I've heard that name before. Okay. And that knife. What was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out. Let's see here. Konosuba has some things. Just whatever you do. Watch Berserk. Okay. Okay. Lana is a weeb. I've read every ounce of the anime, which unfortunately rest in peace to the, or of the manga. I've read every single chapter of it. It saddens me that he died before he ends up actually, or before he had the chance to finish it. It was definitely very unfortunate and sad. But I've read it, so I know just how fucking horrifying everything is. I would never subject Caitlin to it. I might have to watch it myself, because there's some weird morbid curiosity in wanting to see just how they end up animating the fucked shit that happens in Berserk.
I watched the first movie.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well then, if you would want, we could add it to the list.
And if you want to watch it, I'd watch it with you.
Okay. But if there ever comes a point where you have to tap out, I understand.
Okay.
It's so good, but it's so fucked. Like, the main character ends up with a 14-year-old. Oh.
Oh, that's lovely.
Let's talk about Konosuba. Okay, that's good to know. And what that knife doing? Careful. Careful, my friend. How you doing? I have not seen Mob Psycho 100. I'm, like, vaguely aware of the name, but I don't know anything about, or any of what it is about. Why can I not speak words? It's so fucking good. Okay, let me add that to the list as well. Psycho, if I could spell 100. Oh, it's by the guy who made One Punch.
Caitlin would like to thank you for keeping things on track for her to get her bag at the end of August, when I inevitably can't actually finish this chapter, and what will probably be, by the time we finish this, like 12 fucking streams.
You watched only season 1 of Konosuba, but as far as you remember, he doesn't end up with her. There's flirting between all the characters, and the main character himself is only 16. Okay. That's not as bad, but that's definitely still a little weird. It's from the light novel. Okay. Okay. Let's look into the knife more. So let's try the video game, but also definitely still, please feel free to recommend animes. Zoom. Enhance. Enhance! Okay, why can't I interact with anything on this knife? Because it won't me. I've already checked that. I supposed to... They told me to interact with the knife, but there's fucking nothing. And it's still odd. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see here. So we can talk much about it. Okay. What's it doing there? Better check this knife out. Okay, but we already checked the knife out. What else could there be with the knife? Because there's still just that. Okay. So maybe that's just like the game hinting at the fact that the knife is going to be able to help take that first step. Fuck. What's gonna be... What's our move? Let's see here. Okay, so he was older in the web novel. I'm glad they brought the age gap lower in the anime, because that's much less uncomfortable. The David's department weren't in any shape to do investigation. Detective was killed. Time of the crime. Scary coincidence, eh? Okay, so how are we gonna... We have to find the connection between the two murders. That I feel like that's what it comes down to. But how, I mean... Because we know nothing about the other murder, unless the other murder had something to do with this, but I don't think it did. No, that's wrong. To anybody in chat who has played the game, if anybody is willing to give a small hint, I would be very much open to that. Should I... Is there something that I haven't noticed on one of the murder weapons, maybe? This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Oh wait, no, I think we already read that. Yeah. Shit. What's the connection? I just, for the funnies, I'm gonna present the Blue Badger because I have no idea. Let's press again on everything and we'll keep an eye out for any kind of contradiction. Stolen on the day of the murder. Let's see here. Shows a murder weapon as it happens. Protect her away from Berserk. Don't let her fall down that whole beautiful series. I'm loving it more and more with each chapter. But yeah, Chris, I know it like... I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that they probably keep it fairly similar to the anime. Which I've never actually seen the movie, so I don't know how gruesome it goes. There's a lot of R word that kinda definitely rhymes with grape, and a lot of violence and a lot of forms of SA berserk.
Yeah, I've heard about that stuff.
Okay, so it wasn't in the movie that you saw?
I think minorly.
Okay.
But I only saw the first one.
It's a lot more present in the regular series.
I've heard.
I don't understand how it's so fucking good, though. That's the weird thing. Like... It's... Oh, no, oh, God, the horse scene.
What?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Did someone get fucked by a horse?
And you have a series to avoid Goblin Slayer? I've never heard of it. What's Goblin Slayer? Although if you say avoid, that means it's probably either got something extra fucked or it's just bad in general. So I'm curious why you say to avoid it. This knife was stolen. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. There's some connection. Okay, that connection was the... Let's see here. Not played this game, but what is it? Or why does the not broken knife have a blood splatter and not a smear? Yeah, no, that's what I've been wondering the whole time too, Raven. Like, if he was stabbed with this knife, it should be coated. There shouldn't just be like a little slash worth. We can check the autopsy report. Yeah, one knife wound. To cut someone deep enough in the... It was either the chest or stomach. I don't remember exactly where, but to cut someone deep enough, you wouldn't just slice, you'd have to stab. Goblin Slayer's a little more... Or is a lot more tame to Berserk, though. If you've done Berserk, you can do Goblin Slayer. Good to know, but probably something that I'll have more than likely Caitlin avoid, because...
What?
There's only so much... I mean, if it's more tame than Berserk, that probably still means that there's a lot of, you know, fun words. Not actually fun, just horrifying shit. White Star asks, how's the Pikachu? And that was the, the Ashes Pikachu from a little over a year ago? Okay, what's gonna be... Wait a minute. I understand you were busy with that case and all. Okay, so we know the murder happened. I want to know more about the fucking murder. Okay. Can I ask one of the other questions? Let's see, Pikachu was 4 years old. You got... Hey, there you go. Can we get him to give me more... Oh shit, if we ask him again, we can find out the other information. Let's ask how they were killed.
Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we call in the force a stabbing with a knife.
The whole Apocalypse Sean. Yeah, no, that one scene alone. Again, how is Berserk that good when it goes that fucking hard? Knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
Seems like I'm gonna have to press this a bit harder. Okay, let's see here. Do you know what else went hard? No, don't you bring up Griffith's penis. No, no. That's a bad line of sweep. God damn it. I'm disappointed. I know I'm laughing, but I'm disappointed.
Do you think about the words that come out of your mouth sometimes?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for shame indeed. Okay, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room? And can I send you a TikTok? You know what? Go right ahead, my friend. Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence... Wait, the one I thought was... Punch. Get punched in the dick. Whatcha? The one that I thought was going to be the least informative might be the key. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? That was in evidence, or was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Go away. I just... Shoot. I just figured
Go
out
away.
what happened.
Bye-bye.
But it's just simply a matter of figuring out how. He was killed in the evidence room. Someone is trying to frame Lana Skye, obviously. But he was killed in the evidence room. That's why there was no blood in the parking garage. That's probably also why there's only that tiny bit of blood on Edgeworth's knife. Okay, am I gonna regret this? I don't usually open videos on stream. What? Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Why would you do that? I can't. I can't. God damn it. That was perfectly topical. I can't. Alright, so... There we go. We found the... It's true, I was the knife.
When a TikTok is more topical than the streamer.
God damn it. Meh. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed a ticket to go to town on this case. The link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. What is this? Is this progression you're seeing? It is, Book. There might have been a lot of tangents, but it's minor progression. We've connected the cases. That we only recently realized there was a second case. How are you doing, Book? It is so good to see you. Objection. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Chat, nobody can tell Book about the dare / bet. It's really more of a bet now. Nobody can tell Book about it.
You literally just mentioned that there is a
Focus, Sean.
/bet.
Focus.
Meh. Meh. I'm just saying. Nobody can inform Book. Because Book is almost as bad as Jimmy with getting me off on tangents.
It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much.
You know, I can just scroll up to see it. You know what?
I'm already
Oh,
snipped,
that's right.
motherfucker. I don't need them. Take them.
I
Take
forgot.
them away.
I forgot Twitch now has that feature where the entirety of chat is now available once you hop in. But at least I said it and nobody typed it.
Hey, look. The bet is that if
No,
he can't...
no. Yeah, what Caitlin said.
I don't think she realized I muted the mic. Let's go.
You're the worst. You're the absolute worst.
I love you. I do.
I
Oh, wait.
doubt it sometimes.
Is that one broken now? Oh, I can't see. No, I can't. Okay, so we have our connection. Let's see here. Sean doesn't. No, no,
Did someone type it out?
Tervali, I have been betrayed. I did ask for it, honestly.
Distraction technique. What shaft feeds?
Okay, so how are we gonna? Let's see here. What is the people in this case? So there's a lot of them. There are a whole lot of them. So how are we gonna tie this to? You know what we might actually have to do? We might have to reload this earlier save. Nope, never mind, because we already... Okay. How are we gonna tie together the fact that... that the murder probably happened at the department. And get betrayed, Bish. How dare you? Okay, so we'll ask about where the victim was found. Because he never said anything about if they actually found the corpse. Okay. So... someone from the evidence room. Okay. So... wait. Oh, no, no, no. I know what it is. Because it's linked with the knife. Right? Maybe that was the wrong spot to... Because the knife is what links the cases together. It has to be. It has to be the knife. So here, I think this is Joe Dark. Okay, time of the crime. It's not officially linked, so I can't talk much about it. But... Oh, I just had to press again. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say.
Maybe
Well,
even
out
if
with
it's
it, Wright.
over, we might have to go with
What's your
titties.
connection, Gideon? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence bag, or tag, words. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Damn.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
That's right, Gant. What you gonna do?
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information? Unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really? Who would have guessed? So is Gant just an idiot?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
Nah, but I think you can. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well. I guess I might as well try to get him, or get what I can out of him. Okay. I know the answer. The answer is so simple, actually. It's the ID number. We just need the ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Yes. Yes, Gant. It's not like we'll ever be able to tell who it is from that. Never. Ever. I have nothing to link it to this. Oh no, wait. No, I'm going too large. Help me! Okay. Why am I this way? He's like a devil. He works strictly in rules. Unless there are loopholes. Honestly, I feel like... Big. I feel like the outfit he's wearing and everything, it does seem like it has a very heavy, like, Lucifer or devil connotation to it. Especially with the weird red tie that looks like a cross. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up.
Yeah, no, you guys are real good about that.
The number is 5842189.
5842189. Let's go.
Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82, I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This indeed does tell me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
Come on, Nick. It has to be what I think it is. What does this mean? It means he was murdered in the department. How he or... Oh wait, no, the time of death is the same, because it's the same fucking person. This man is just trying to throw us for a loop.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
It's fucking Goodman. Witness?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
That was a really weird analogy.
Is the
Right?
judge okay?
I don't think he is. Why would you use that analogy in this situation? That's fucking weird. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news. Oh, that's weird. But also, why do I feel like that's something you would say to me?
Who, me?
Yup.
Maybe.
But Sean, how could she murder Goodman and the police and the prosecutor at the same time? Now you're just silly. It's the truth, Book. It is the truth. The body was moved. He died at 5:15 because he did technically, potentially die at 5:15. Well, You know what? I'm not going to try and logic my way out of this or into this situation. I feel like I'm right. I'm just going to leave it at that. And we're just going to call it good. That's how prosecution works, or defense works, right? I'm a defense attorney. Yes. Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. And it's the judge. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Nope, there was only one murdered. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh,
Is it yours? Yes, I'm a fucking secret detective, Judge. You absolute moron. How can he be this dumb? No, Your Honor, I am a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
shame on you, righto. Personal IDs are top secret.
He left it on the, well, not he, but the person who murdered him conveniently left it in the middle of the room. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. What you got?
And this means what exactly?
Oh my. I'm sorry, I need a second. Because this man says a lot of stupid things. But this one might take the cake. Yes, what does this mean? That the ID number of the victim from the police department is the same number as Goodman. The numbers, Sean. What do the numbers mean? Fucking beautiful book. And why the judge dumber than me? This man is a special kind of moron who somehow managed to be a judge. So I think all that really can be taken from this is if you put your mind to it, you can be anything. Especially if this fucking... I know which direction to point. This man can be a judge in charge of whether people live or die. But judge says the number started with 8. Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 8 too. I've forgotten.
There should be a stenographer here. There should be someone who could easily just pull this number up so we don't have to deal with this bumbling fucking idiot. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, Wright. What's this? Edgeworth. Not you too! Was everyone this stupid? I mean,
That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yeah, a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and in a completely different location. No! Hey, Lucas, my dude! How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. How are you today? It's the same victim! For fuck's sake, somebody just say it! No. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm hanging in there. If you want to share what's got you feeling awful, we are here, my friend. But tacks aren't inherently sharp. You know, that's what, you know what? Here, let's continue our search to forever be an educational channel. Where did the term sharp as a tack come? Well, I guess there is kind of the point at the tip of a tack.
Tacks are known for being sharp and pointy.
That is true. I'm not going to trust Quora. We're going to go for a website called Grammarist.com because that seems trustworthy. It's an idiom that is decades old. Okay, let's see here.
The internet never lies, man.
What's that?
The internet never lies.
Exactly. The internet never lies. Got 3 cheeses in a row. Deranked 2 times. Oh, and your team kicked you out for leaving the game. I'm so sorry, but that fucking sucks. I don't want your idiom business cards. What are you talking about? The tack that is referred to in this idiom is a short needle or nail used in upholstery, shoemaking, or... Yeah, okay. So it actually did come from that originally. How long has it been around, though? I'm curious. Let's see here. The first date's from about 1900. Apparently there's a variant from the mid-1800s. These fucking Russians keep speaking English and are toxic. I'm so sorry, but I gotta be honest. These are reasons why I rarely ever play online games, because people are just toxic. There's a quiz at the bottom of this, and I got very confused. Okay, well, I don't think we can count that as another one for our educational quota, because we didn't really learn anything. Other than tacks are sharp, but I don't know if I'll count that.
Sean!
Man! No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Oh no! Oh, but I'm so sorry. Hopefully he ends up being okay. That's awful. Because he had a heart attack. Oh no! I'm really sorry, bud.
Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait. Oh god. Oh, didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? What? How dare? It's Sean. No. It wasn't me. It was never me. You can't prove anything! Okay, was I gone long enough? Is Black White Stars off my trail? I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you the news.
I think it's Sean. It was totally Sean. Sean Sussin. It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
Okay, Shaggy.
Vote him out. God damn it, people. Fucking shit the timing, Lucas.
I was wrong.
Space Jesus, my friend. Hello, how are you doing? It is so good to see ya. Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? I'm glad you made it safe and home, Sue. How was the grocery shopping? I'm calling an emergency meeting. I saw Sean Fenton Electrical. No, wait, you can't vote me out. No, alright, it was Book. Book vented.
Don't blame Book for you being a fool.
Okay, fine, it was Black White Stars.
Don't
was-
blame other people for your
It was-
downfall, Biv.
It was everyone but me. I'm doing well as well. I am very glad to hear that, my friend. How has your week been so far? And as Caitlin will see in your snap messages, you end up not getting a haircut. Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't tend to open a lot of videos now while Sean is streaming because I don't want to, like, have it bleeding in.
That's fair.
So I usually open them after
You
stream.
should
I'm
be
sorry.
all good if you want to, though, love. It's you, though. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. I was doing a download task and Sean vented on top of me. No, it wasn't me. I didn't. The message one was a message. Oh, apparently it was a message one.
Oh,
and not
sorry.
video snap.
I got distracted. I had a couple of notifications at once, and so I just put my phone away.
That's okay. Honestly, that's so relatable. I'm the same way. Like, sometimes I'll end a stream and I'll have like 17 notifications from like 10 different things. It's like, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna leave my phone in the corner for like an hour. I can take care of it later. If anyone was dying, they'd probably call. Well, no, if someone was dying, they wouldn't call me. But someone in a responsible party, not the
I'm
murderer,
asking
would
the
call
important
me.
questions here. Sean is just wearing a hat.
I'm
No.
just, you know.
No objections. I refuse. Overruled. I am Judge Durbington, and this is my courtroom. Overruled, sustained.
You can't sustain your own ruling.
Yes, I can. This is a kangaroo court.
You need Jesus, is what you need.
Okay. See how bloody the hammer is? Yes. It's a very vicious, bloody, squeaky hammer. The most terrifying of weaponry. Where have you ever heard that name before? Bailiff Caitlin, could you tackle the judge for being out of order? No. Book, you don't get to make that call. You're not, no, wait, no, Book is the judge now, so Book is asking you to tackle Book. So, babe, go tackle Book.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're tackling Book because
No,
Book
I
said
can't.
tackle the judge, and I've now made Book the judge
But
until Book has been tackled, and then I'm back to being the judge.
I will tackle Sean after stream. I cannot currently do it because I am not wearing pants.
That's fair. That's very fair. And Bailiff smack his nuts. No. Space Jesus, don't back him up.
I love how your entire chat room is against you and wants me to help. But also, my snack wasn't enough, and now I'm hungry again.
You are so cute. That was indeed a goddess that you heard, Ruby. You were very adorable.
I'm
could have
lost.
some
I
soup.
needed a gold.
Okay, chat, we gotta help brainstorm a snack for Caitlin. Love, we do still have the mushroom chips on top of the fridge. I think that satiated. I think that worked. Ruby says hi.
Hi, Ruby.
Ooh, I would love a mushroom chip. Alright, time to put on your 3D glasses, you guys.
So, how much progress have you made in the case today?
Let me get through my crunching. Yo, these mushroom chips are fucking delicious, but they're also very dry. And they're full-size mushrooms. That's a lot.
They're very crunchy.
They are fucking delicious. Okay. And Ruby Goober also brutalized Sean. I am violently attacked in my own chat room.
How much does it look like I'm gonna win this bet?
We shall see. I still have faith. Okay. Get your bum licked, goddammit, Melon. Ruby, does there ever have to be a reason why we're brutalizing me? Does there really? Bailiff whack his pee-pee. No! I need that for things. I'm joining, but I need to know why.
Wait, the dick is off limits, you guys.
Why are we brutalizing Sean kangaroo courting? Wait, aha!
Punch. Get punched in the dick.
No,
Punch-a.
no, Space Jesus. You can't send me to punch my own dick. That's rude. What's kangaroo court? You know what? Ruby, just don't worry about it. Just join in. Mob mentality. Let's just do it. And yes, I am encouraging mob mentality on my own self. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report. I mean, he doesn't have anything other than pissing there. God damn it. You don't mean him.
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report.
Interesting.
Hard to believe.
But sure, officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room.
Yo, Victor! Victor, my man, how you doing? It's good to see you. How are you today, my friend? There we go. I love how there's a couple of people who have sounds for playing themselves and it's fucking beautiful. Hey, I'm glad you doing good, my dude. Ooh, had some Japanese hot dogs. Ooh. Oh, that sounds delicious, man. Nice.
Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. Maybe something so expensive you can only redeem once per stream. That's fair, I'm sorry, Soup. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
No, you set him up, Gant. So was this entire thing just a setup to try and fuck over Edgeworth? But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Why does this mean pause so long?
No such luck this time, Worthy.
Guys, fuck the investigation. Gambling. Let's go.
God damn it. What's up, JD? How you doing? No gambling! And how dare they fuck Edgeworth? That is our job. You know, this man does nothing but ominous blinking and also, you know, Play-Doh dentist face. How are you, JD? It's good to see you, my friend. What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. How is this rule relevant? Yeah, no, especially considering it's the man who got fucking murdered! How is that irrelevant to the case?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in trial or in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean?
Friend's been trying to convince you to call into work since you got up this morning. You know, that's fair. Are you feeling okay today, Soup?
I couldn't submit this evidence until the connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! So it's now 55 minutes until your shift, and you're closer anyway, so I don't think it would have been a good idea. You know, that's fair. It sucks to be living in a capitalistic system where you can't really all that often take days for bad mental health days. I'm tired from the grocery trip. I'm so sorry, Soup. It's probably not a good idea. If it's anything like most places, calling out that close is, you know, because we live in an absolutely great system that works so well. That's usually at least like a potential write-up or point system if it's one of the places. I don't think you or gonna be using your cane for a lot of deliveries. I'm so sorry, my friend.
It seems we've come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all these rumors.
It's also still your first month working. Yeah, and see, that's the other thing, is that, like, that really ridiculous fear that jobs instill into you, especially for that first, like, depending on the place, 30 to 90 days, where if you even just do a little thing, like call out, be a little bit late, where you have to then fear that you're going to get fired, because again, you need the money to survive, because everything's fucking expensive, because more corporate greed has nothing to do with inflation. It sucks. I am so sorry, Soup.
You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
You were in the hospital and Walmart fired you because your third write-up was a call-out because you were in the hospital. Jesus fucking Christ. That is so ridiculous. Yeah, I know, yo, Victor, the music in this game is absolutely fucking banging. I still can't believe this was a DS game. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time, really.
Handheld games have some of the best soundtracks. You know, that's fair. I always forget just how fantastic all of the DS Pokemon game soundtracks were too. I don't know why I discount it so much. Like, even going back to the GBA days, the Mario and Luigi series, fucking Superstar Saga had some absolutely fantastic tracks. You were homesick for a week after your first week working there, and they were fine with it. And see, Book, my friend, that is what happens when you're in a country that actually, like, has the slightest bit of worker rights. You shouldn't have to, you know, go into work, potentially spread your illness, or take longer to get healthy. You should just be able to take the time off that you need. It's so dumb. Castlevania is famous for its soundtracks, and they started on handheld devices. I always forget about that. You have my profound apologies, sir. This is what happens when almost all workers are unionized. That's a goddamn fact. It's nice to see more unionization pushing, which here, I probably haven't ever said it before on the channel, because it's gone unsaid. But fucking unionize. Like, genuinely, any corporation, any person who says that unions aren't helpful, they're fucking dumb. There are a few rare situations. I feel like, honestly, the only one I can think of is police, because frankly, that gets into weird territory with just how much power officers have.
I can't unionize.
And see, it's because we live in the United States and everything's fucking stupid. There's literal rules to who can and can't unionize, and it's dumb. I work in a grocery store.
My profession just doesn't even really lend itself to unionization.
Fair.
Although it really should. Like, my
Yeah.
coworkers and I have been talking about, like, we have no benefits. Some of them were like, when I hurt myself, did you go see a doctor? And I was like, I don't have insurance. And it just started a whole thing of, like, three of us being like, yeah, fuck the fact that we don't have insurance.
Yep, or essentially you would have to, like, not just as individual spas, you would have to, like, collectively, as, like, all estheticians, either in a city or a state, unionize together for it to actually work, which would be so incredibly difficult. Soup, going on what you said, I remember the first time I worked for Walmart, they warned us against unions. Yeah, no, at the place that I work, a part of the fucking onboarding process, and the place I worked before that, a part of the onboarding process for these places was talking about how we don't need a union. You know, thankfully there weren't any of the signs that were that stupidity of, oh, you know, this is how much union dues cost you in a year. You could have bought a new video game system for that money. Completely disregarding the fact that people within unions tend to make significantly more money because you actually have a group that is fighting for you, for your rights, for your ability to get affordable insurance, for you to get paid a better and more deserved wage. Walmart did the full spiel of they'll harass you until you sign their clipboard. It's so fucking stupid. Genuinely. Like, and again, I hate to harp on it because I complain about it a lot. Boomers are the biggest fucking problem. The me generation is why we were at this point. The reason why there's been such a push against unionization is because there was an entire generation raised on union families who all got to feel the benefits of it and then just completely disregarded that, took what they could get, and then pushed everything else away. Tried to keep it so people don't get to actually continue with the same progress Again, progress. Life is not about regression. Life is progress. We move forward, we grow, we get better. Yes, sometimes we get worse, but we figure things out along the way. And the end goal is, dude, there is fucking temptation sometimes.
What?
But being in the US, it would be incredibly hard for me to get any kind of ground. Because running for office, love.
Sean?
Running as someone who's pro-union. Also,
my life.
grabbing any clips from Twitch, that would immediately turn off anyone.
I was
But you were
gonna
good,
say,
Soup. We love you. Thank you for stopping by, friend.
you literally produced so many anti-Sean campaigns on this on Tangential Tuesdays alone.
That's fair. That's fair.
You produce a lot of anti-Sean
That's fair.
rhetoric.
Your family. We got HR to take care of you. Yeah, no, isn't that the greatest line?
Okay,
Oh,
but
you
like,
get voted out just because you're pro-trans and pro-neo pronouns? Exactly! Because I'm pro just letting people be who they fucking are.
but also,
That's unacceptable, especially living in the US South.
can we discuss the fact that I am a commission-based employee, so I only get paid by appointment, who had to go to a mandatory unpaid meeting a couple of weeks ago, at which my manager told us we are a family.
Fun fact.
Bitch!
If we lived in Oregon, you would have been paid.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because I'm not going to the next one. They're
Yep.
gonna be like,
There you
mandatory
go.
meeting, and I'm gonna be like, I'm out of town.
American media funded by billionaires did an amazing job to convince the generation that unions are evil and bad. Fucking exactly. And we can wrap it all around. I've harped on this human being. I know, that word family, it's so just blatantly disrespectful. To claim that, it's so fucking dumb. There are some positions that go unopposed, like mayor, that would be quite easy to win.
Sean, you are not running for office.
I'm not running for office. I'm not running for office. It would be tempting, but I'm not running for office. But yeah, what it comes down to is honestly, Rupert fucking Murdoch. Average, my dude, how you doing? Rupert Murdoch, the cancer of a human being, who I'm sure his kids are going to continue the shit. The reason why, again, Fox News has been the biggest reason why there was such a push for further and further right, because Rupert Murdoch pumped so much fucking money. It's like looking at fucking Australia. The, the Liberal Party is literally just a bunch of corporatists funded by Rupert Murdoch, doing nothing but destroying, trying to kill koala habitats, trying to do whatever they can to prevent affordable housing from being built. Like, it's all absolutely fucking absurd. And so much of it tracks down to this one vile, horrendous human being. You finished Spirit of Justice before you finished Phoenix, right?
But we literally just figured out how to get the koalas to not have all chlamydia anymore.
Exactly.
Leave them alone.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I get heated because anytime we're talking about situations where, like, going back to where this started, unions. We'll go back to the original message. Pro-union. Just be pro-union. Unions help everyone. Unions are good. If it wasn't for the fact that if my job found out I would get fired for some reason they'd make up so it wouldn't actually be union busted, I would actually try to unionize my job.
We live in an at-will state. They
Yep.
can get rid of you for literally anything.
Exactly, because, workers' rights. Who cares about that? You can hire somebody to replace them in an instant. We got a shit ton of national unions here in Italy, like, sanctioned by the government. And see, they're probably actually, like, moderately decent. And it's why there is actually the ability for... They don't do basically anything, but they're there.
They're there.
That's fair. Again, unions can turn bad. Police unions in the US are the biggest example of that, because all they do is they rake in money and they prevent police from being held accountable for the wrongs that they commit on duty, which is absolutely fucking horrendous. I still, unless you're able to completely tear it down and start fresh and make it something where they're just simply negotiating on pay, but where they don't have any kind of legal protection that they are fighting for people who hold other people's lives in their hands. that's a whole nother situation. But outside of rare occasions, usually due to honestly just greed from people or abuse of power, unions are fucking good. Unions are very good. Join a union.
That's too liberal of a statement.
Here, doesn't SEG after have an influencer contract? Maybe Twitch falls under that as well? You know what? I might actually have to look into that. I would be curious. I don't know enough about SEG after's influencer contract. But that would be really good to look into. Oh yeah, also, fuck the entirety of these media organizations and these fucking movie and TV production companies that are unwilling to pay, for actual human beings who want to be able to give someone $200 to then do a 3D scan of them to use them wherever, whatever they want to do as a background actor for as long as they want. Genuinely. Fuck that. We are all human beings. Doesn't matter what you're doing. No one should be able, for any price, but especially for $200 fucking dollars, to own your entire likeness. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Let's go unions. Alright, I'm gonna play a video game. Ahem. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I know that was a very harsh jump, but we're just gonna try and get it back on track, you guys.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one for the days the prosecution has requested.
Hey, Nico! Nico,
Later,
my
bitches.
friend. Yay. How are you doing today? It is so very good to see you. I've been hearing so much of American unions now with the Writers Guild and SAG strike. It's incredible. I know it's, and honestly, back in the 60s, I know we're on a big old union tangent with Ethan, my friend. As a unionized electrician, you can definitely speak to just how fucking solid it can be to be in a union. But it's been a beautiful thing to watch the Writers Guild of America and SAG fight the way that they have. I don't know if y'all saw, but I can't remember which one. It might have been Universal, but one of the like big studios where there were actual protests from the Writers Guild and from SAG out front. They cut down all of the fucking leaves off of the trees that were giving shade to the protesters. And I'm sorry, if you don't see in that moment that you are definitely the villain, just genuinely go jump off a fucking building because you do not deserve to breathe air anymore. I'm sorry, I know that was a very drastic thing to say, but it takes a certain kind of evil to do that. The same people who were saying that they're just gonna wait until people can't start paying their rent anymore, because once people start losing their houses, they'll accept a lower deal while they're raking in fucking billions of dollars for their CEOs. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Outside of my tangents, I'm doing good, Nico. I'm sorry you're doing awful.
But also, babe,
Mm-hmm.
how are the billionaires gonna buy their 5th vacation house if they have to pay the writers a fair wage?
Honestly, how are they gonna afford their 7th yacht that's the size of 2 football fields? Even streamers should unionize to fight the dictatorship that is Twitch. Honestly, you're not wrong on that, my man. You are not wrong,
It really
bro.
does have a monopoly on streaming. Like, I know there's other streaming platforms, but none of them are as notorious as Twitch. It's just easier to stream on it.
Yep. Let's see here. Sell your appearance rights to a large media company, rob a bank in broad daylight. Court cannot use the surveillance camera footage of you as evidence because it gets taken down by the studio. Get rich. Use the money to buy a nuke and kill them fucking shit couple. Also, the fact that you're saying this in a fictional court is poetic, we're in the court of public opinion right now, and I think we all know there is one side that is actually in the right. And yo, Chi, my dude, what is good? It's been a second. How you doing? I accidentally started changing by saying my country is almost completely unionized to the point we don't even have a legal minimum wage, which is fucking beautiful. Yeah, no, I heard about that shit from Bob Iger. Like, my dude, you just came back to be the CEO of Disney once again with your already fucking insane amounts of money. Making $24 million a year to come back. And you're gonna talk about how these writers, they're asking for too much What, because they maybe want you to make $4 million less a year so they can actually survive? Like, what a fucking racket. And took a massive hiatus from Twitch, but you're back now. Welcome back, my dude. How you been? Mr. Phoenix, that objection is commendable, and I wholeheartedly agree, but it has no relevance to this case. I'm afraid I'll have to put you in contempt of court. No! Here, as far as the union I'm in, definitely a great benefit. The wages and benefits are incredible, and I've actually seen that a business rep...
This guy hydrates, right,
own
guys?
behalf when one company tried to pay you less than required since you were working out of town. This is while you were an apprentice and still got paid, or the protection you paid for it. Now see, that's how it fucking goes. That is why unions are good. Unions are there to keep you getting what you're supposed to make. To keep you in a position where you actually can survive. And to keep you protected. Like, let's look at Texas right now. Where recently there was a law signed in by the horrendous government that is here, which isn't a political thing to say because it's just genuinely everything they sign in is anti-human. They signed in a bill making it so companies are no longer required to give employees water breaks.
But, like,
And we're gonna take this back.
In the heart of a heat wave.
Yeah, no, they signed this bill, I believe it was either the day or 2 days before the heat wave that we are still currently in started. The heat wave that has been outside of one day that was a stormy day. Over 100 degrees. For 3 weeks straight? Hey, you are all good. You are all good. Have a good night, Nico. We love you, friend. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah. No, yeah, that is a thing that Texas just signed into law. Companies are no longer required to give you a water break. This was specifically designed for construction companies as well. This was designed to go after workers who are standing out there in the 100+ degree heat, working their asses off to build these houses for people to make fucking billions of dollars off of, to work on roads, to keep things actually, like, running. I was gonna say as smoothly as they can, but it's Texas. Nothing runs smoothly here. But yeah, punishing these workers, saying that your company does not have any right to give you 2 minutes to go drink fucking water so you don't die, or you don't get dehydrated, or you don't fucking pass out from heat exhaustion. It is madness. It is. Let's hear that was a stupid apprentice and didn't know how the union worked, and he went in and asked a simple question, and he got way more than you bargained for. And see, again, this is why unions are great, because unions give you the information you need. They are there to help. See, the same corporations think it's okay to not have AC in vans for people transporting packages in Arizona, leading to people fainting on the steps outside of people's homes. Exactly. And this is something that is still so absurd to see. But every delivery truck, fucking FedEx, UPS, the goddamn Postal Service, Amazon and their fleet of trucks, none of them have air conditioning. These people drive year-round. Some of the cars, either they have to keep the doors open because it is the only way to actually move fast enough with the fucking quotas they want. Others, the doors just straight up don't work.
Some of them don't even have doors. Like USPS trucks,
Exactly.
some of them don't have a door.
Exactly.
It's weird.
All of this, keeping you constantly pushed to the elements. No air conditioning, no heat, nothing. Like, it is horrendous. It's taking over and it's eating the US population for their pockets. Bleed your customer, get yourself free. That's a good-ass quote right there. Genuinely. That is insane to me, not because of how evil it is, that is sadly almost expected, but because you imagine in America only one person would need to die and you could sue the company into extinction. You know?
Well, I mean, they can't really sue USPS because they'd be suing the US government.
Fair.
And it's not gonna work.
It's ridiculous. And again, this all goes back to this massive push that started. We're gonna go back to the root of pretty much, I mean, it obviously things started before this, but the true root of where we are as a country today started with Ronald fucking Reagan. Everything in the 80s started with that massive push of everything anti-education, anti-union, which is funny because the last time the Writers Guild went on strike at the same time was in the 60s when Ronald Reagan was the head of the fucking, I think it was SAG. Which, to be fair, in that situation, he ended up fucking people over anyway, because again, Ronald Reagan is a horrible human being. I don't give a shit what anyone says. But yeah, that was the last time that those two went on strike at the same time because of a horrible union deal that they did not want to accept. But yeah, no, honestly, like, the sheer amount of bullshit that we're still dealing with, like, going back to, again, what we were talking about earlier, Fox News, and what's his fucking name, Rupert Murdoch. The only reason Fox News is where it is today is because Rupert Murdoch and Ronald Reagan were buddies. Rupert Murdoch came here from, I believe it was Australia. I can't remember where he came from originally. And at the time, there was still the Fairness Doctrine in the US, which most of us in chat, if not all of us in chat, were not alive when the Fairness Doctrine was a thing, so we don't really know what it was. But that was before the 24-hour news cycle, where the news had to be that news. It wasn't opinion. It wasn't blatant lies. It had to actually be news. The Fairness Doctrine required that. Reagan, for his buddy Rupert Murdoch, repealed the Fairness Doctrine.
And now we have the case of fucking Tucker Carlson on a, what calls itself a news network.
That is argued in court that no sane human being would take them as news. That still markets itself as a fucking news network. Like,
but at least Tucker Carlson got fired. At least.
Oh, but see, now he's on Twitter and he's talking with fucking Andrew Tate, so, like,
you know, Twitter's just become such a shit show.
Yeah, when was it not, though? It's gotten worse, though.
It's gotten to be a real
I guess the
fucking
difference is consumers have
shit
protection,
show.
but employees don't as much. Exactly, Keffel. That's the way to put it. The consumers are what matter, because the consumers are the ones that give these corporations money. They don't care if you work for them. You could die for all they care. They'll find some other Jack, Jane, or Joe off the street and fill your shoes with them.
And that's the shitty thing about being a service worker, in America especially, and why I say my field will never unionize, because there's not really a way for us to unionize. Because for my profession, ST schools are constantly pumping out new people.
Yep.
You work in a grocery store where you're great at your
There's
job,
so
you're
much.
super replaceable.
There's
if they
so
wanted
much
to.
turnover.
Like,
It's insane.
They don't care about us. We're not people. We're subhuman.
Honestly, the 99-1 movement resulted in no action by the 99, even though the truth was getting blasted out there. They knew they had us and just cranked up all the greed settings they wanted. That's a fucking fact. They will purposefully crash the housing market and the economy so they can then swoop in fucking BlackRock and buy hundreds of thousands of houses to then commoditize. It's ridiculous. They ended up... Yeah, I think that was the strike that they ended up getting residuals for, because that was during the early era of, like, actual mainstreamization of television. Like... I hate it. And I hate that to so many people, the things that we're talking about seem so far from common sense, and they're so antithetical to. And it makes no sense.
What they want. Like,
Exactly.
That's why the media has all pumped out all of this negativity and all of this like fear mongering.
Exactly.
And just general fear mongering.
Exactly.
It keeps people complacent and dumb.
Yep. A scared, sick, and poor populace is easier to control. Again, going back to the Reagan administration, one of, I don't remember who exactly it was. Let's see, I have the objection hearsay meme in my head since seeing the stream title.
Objection hearsay. That song was a bop.
One of the members of his cabinet was quoted as saying an educated proletariat is a bad thing. Actively saying that having a simple education, having that ability to go out, to learn about things that are not within the small world that you live in, to actually go out and expand your mind and meet people from different backgrounds and who have different experiences, and that you can then learn to be sympathetic with and try to actually, again, grow and progress as a human being because you have experienced things that you did not see before. That is a bad and terrible thing because they can't be controlled. And that's all it comes down to, and it's so fucking stupid. Except thanks to monopolies, consumers no longer have those rights you think. For instance, Ticketmaster. And baby formula being unsafe for human consumption. But trans people are the real threat, though. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's not mind the fact that there's actual poison being fed to people. Ticketmaster is fucking garbage, especially, so, I don't know much about the, you stopped going to so many gigs from them. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you at all. Ticketmaster is so fucking trash. And it sucks that they are the only one that they truly do have a monopoly on the ticket buying scene.
The other one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So.
Yep. It's just like talking about my industry, another monopoly that may or may not happen. It probably will because of how corrupt the US is. But the two largest retailers in the United States, Kroger and Albertsons, are going to, I can't remember, I think it's Kroger's buying Albertsons, or the two of them are merging. But that would mean that outside of your mom and pop stores, every single grocery store, and obviously your big box stores, but that's a separate category. Every single grocery store is either owned by Walmart, which is just their own entity, or it's owned by Kroger. Everything. At that point, they have a chokehold on the pricing of everything. They could just one day decide, you know what?
Wait, there is an exception.
There's?
Publix!
Yeah, David.
No, really!
I was gonna say, like, smaller stores like that.
Publix and
But-
Winco are both private
That's true. Man,
employee
I fucking
owned.
love Winco. I will never stop shouting the praise of Winco. I don't care. They don't sponsor me at all. Winco's fucking great.
Okay, but Publix is also employee owned.
That's fair.
They have some problematic practices, but Publix is fantastic, and it's not a corporate shill.
There you go. But yeah, no, when a company has the opportunity to own, I think at that point they would own like 90% of the grocery stores in the United States. That is horrifying. Like, the fact that on their own they own as many smaller companies as they do should be a terrifying fact, but them to then be able to merge together is awful. That's why
Hey,
university.
remember all those anti-union laws that were passed at some point in the past?
Yep.
Those don't exist.
History's just a big old fucking circle. And again, we can loop it back on.
Anti-monopoly, I'm sorry.
Yep. We can loop it back around to fucking baby boomers again. What was the generation that growing up always told us you have to learn history or you're doomed to repeat it? Maybe just look in the mirror. Maybe just listen to your own fucking words for once. Because honestly, I don't know about you guys, I'm tired of reliving the same shit. Spanish flu happened in 1920. COVID happened in 2020. Roughly, significantly more deaths with COVID, if I remember right. What's up, Bob?
I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, no, I remember. Our generation, millennials, we have experienced so many more, life tragedies.
Yep.
And, major global events than pretty much every other generation within a short period of time. Us and Gen Z, we're like this with how
Yep.
many horrible things have happened
Absolutely.
in our relatively short lifespans.
Once in a lifetime events happen every fucking year at this point.
Well, older millennials are only in their early 40s, and youngers are in our late 20s.
Yep.
So it's kind of disgusting how much shit has happened in such a short time.
Honestly. See, that's why universities are filled with so many left-wing people, not because what the teachers say, but you are in a melting pot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, making it harder to buy the big talking points when it's your best friend they're talking about. Exactly, Book. That's what they are afraid of. They are afraid of you actually getting out and getting to see what the world is actually like. Getting to see outside of your small zone that you lived in. It's why I feel like more often than not, the people who are the most intolerant are the people who have either lived in the same state or in the same small town their entire lives, because they never had the chance to see what else was out there, to actually meet different backgrounds, different people, see all these things that the world is made up of, because it is just... It's huge, and there is so much that you can learn just simply from moving around. That's one thing that I feel really fortunate about, having bounced around to a ton of different jobs. I never had the chance to go to college because I didn't have the money, but I worked in so many varied environments that I got to meet people from all different backgrounds, and I had parents who, at least growing up, they didn't put us out there and just be like, here, go meet all these different people. But they never put any kind of bigoted thoughts or anything into our minds. They were just like, no, go figure out, go exist, go see who you are, do your best to not be shitty to people, and just see what happens. And Mr. Judge, are you okay? You've had your eyes closed for half an hour. Are you sleeping? God damn it, Mr. Judge, your name isn't Yanni Yogi.
But also, you've
Fucking
been
shit.
streaming for over 2 hours now.
I know, I think it's been a half-hour tangent, but to be fair, back around to our initial point before the tangent, which I feel like we should probably just save, because it has been over 2 hours, and I probably should stop here, because I think tomorrow's going to be a longer, slightly longer
Sean.
stream, because I'm
Focus.
just really fucking excited for what we're going to be playing. But I think we should probably end the game here, because I don't think we're going to make any more progress. And also, at least we're going to be finishing this day at the beginning of next one. See what happens, and now we got Sean, and you can judge for yourself how that went. Exactly. Do you want more Seans in the world?
What?
Ask yourself that question.
That sounds concerning. I love
That sounds
you.
horrifying.
I love you
I don't
very
love
much.
me.
I don't know if I can handle another one of you.
The world doesn't need another me.
No.
Be
It
your own
doesn't
self.
even need another gizmo.
Barely needs a one gizmo. Let's see here. I think I know how to get Caitlin to win the bet, though. Oh no. Oh no, Book. But yeah, going back to the conversation, or to how this conversation started. Unions are good. Unions are helpful. I'm sure if anyone from my job in management ever sees me saying this, I will probably be either getting a talking to or maybe just outright getting fired. But we'll go to bigger screen, Sean, to say this. Fucking unionize. Unions are good. Unions are helpful. Yes, just speak the word union in chat. I can't help it. I haven't been in a union job since I left, or actually since my first grocery job in Oregon. Because restaurants are another gig. What's
What
that?
was it like?
It was decent, honestly. It was unfortunate. The company I worked for that had the unions, it was a Kroger owned company. Fun fact. But they had this tendency to only work with unions that were, or like, all but kind of force the unions to pick one department in the store that they would treat best and give more pay to. So every single store, because there were multiple unions around, pretty much every single store had one department that was paid better than everyone else. Like the store I worked at, the cashiers were paid better and treated better than everyone else. Again, as a way to turn unions, or turn people against unions, rather than, trying to actually work together to make everything better. Restaurants are unionized here, and you can even work at McDonald's and be in a union, which is how it should be. As someone who worked in the restaurant industry for 6 years, the fact that there's literally zero unionization in the US it's a little bit disheartening, because it's such a lifeblood part of the working world. But there's never been that push to unionize it, because like, oh, but you'll never make it up to being the head chef or to having your own restaurant if unions are in the way. It's like, no, fuck that. Just unionize. Just fucking unionize. Again, if my job ever sees this, I'm not actively trying to unionize right now, but also that's because I'm not going to be sticking around Texas long enough to really give a shit. If I was staying longer, I would unionize though. Honestly, with the fact that unions in healthcare are practically non-existent, I have to reconsider my proposition of living in America. I would honestly
Who is this?
average.
Yeah, no.
I know
Average,
Italy's heading in a weird,
I
dangerous
would not
direction right now.
recommend for anyone to move to America at this current moment. I would wait a few years and see what happens in the next couple of elections we
Yeah.
have.
Yep,
Because Biden is probably not going to win in 2024.
that's debatable actually.
Fair.
It's so far in every poll he's leading, and to anybody out there who thinks that Trump isn't going to be the Republican nominee unless he's in jail, which even then he's going to try and make it happen.
He will definitely try
It's
to
yep,
run from jail.
it's not happening. There's this cult mentality of politics here in the U.S. that's absolutely horrifying, and identity politics is another thing that has absolutely destroyed what this country is, and a thing that is again a part of why there's so much anti-union bullshit. But yeah, no, at least don't be complacent. If you're in the U.S., if you were of voting age, please register to vote and be ready to go out next year. Obviously, try to go out in any elections you can to vote, because it's the smaller ones that really make the difference. But
yeah, to our
register to
foreign
vote,
friends.
do what you can, because 2024 is really the decision of, are we headed into a fascist dictatorship, or are we keeping the status quo and gonna try to make progress from there? That's what it comes down to, which is a terrifying thing to say. Let's see here. Hopefully the writers and you go get some rest, Lucas. Much love, my friend. Hopefully the writers and actors will succeed in unionization, which in turn will influence other industries. And honestly, with how loud of a thing it is, I hope it does too. I really hope that's the thing that pushes unions back up to the forefront, because the massive amount of a drop in unionization over the last 30, 40 years, I think something like this could be the turning point to really push it into high gear, because the last couple of years, especially with Starbucks and Trader Joe's and I think Chipotle and Amazon, there's been a lot more larger companies where people have started to try and unionize, and I hope this is the starting point. Here at least they only just try to appeal to rightoids, not try to appeal to fascists. Motherfucking Maloney will probably accomplish nothing positive, but will last a ton, just like every right-wing government in Italy. That sounds about fucking right. Which, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I remembered seeing that he finally died recently, but Silvio Berlusconi, rest in the fucking ground, you garbage human. If you're not dead, I hope you die soon. DeSantis is less popular than Dylan Mulvaney at this point. Yep, which is... It's been really fun to watch Ron DeSantis completely implode.
You mean to Satan?
Yeah.
I just love the fact
pudding
that
eater
there's
himself.
photographic
Or no, excuse me.
proof.
Pudding fingers.
I
Excuse
love
me.
that there's literal photographic proof that he got married at Disney, and he's over here saying,
Yep.
Disney is the worst, I would never support such
It's
an
beautiful.
organization.
It's beautiful watching someone with... Well, first of all, the mainstream media that all of right-wing media was trying to push as the next front runner. And again, I know we're talking about politics right now, but we're talking about people who are trying to fight against human rights. And I've said it before, and I will say it again. Human rights are not debatable. Human rights are not political. Everyone deserves to be who they are. Anyone who fights against your rights as a human being, it is not political. Fuck them.
I mean,
Fuck
they
that.
wouldn't even want you and me to be together.
Exactly.
Like-
But it's been fun watching his entire attempted presidency run just implode on itself as the non-charismatic garbage human being that he is. But we've gone on a lot of tangents today. It's good to be back at Ace Attorney, you guys.
I have a really good feeling about that bag, baby.
We'll see. I don't know how much longer we have in the case. We did actually make it to the end of another day today. The first hour I made some progress.
Because you're scared of having to buy me a purse.
I'm gonna probably buy it for you anyway once I have the money. But yeah, we're gonna end this one here. I'm really excited. So the definitive edition of it came out today. There's I believe it's an RPG maker, but there's an RPG that's been out since 2014. That with how y'all playing it, this ain't Ace Attorney. That's Deuce Defender. Fucking shit average. But there is a 2014 turn-based RPG that is, it sounds like it gets a little dark, it gets a little fucked up, but in ways that are really interesting. It gets super fucking wild. It's something that I've heard little bit about that I can't wait for. But the definitive edition of Lisa the Painful, and I can't remember what the DLC, it's just Lisa in general, is like the game and also the DLC as well. But the definitive edition of Lisa just released. I picked it up for us today, and we're going to be starting it tomorrow. I truly cannot wait. It looks like such a unique, I've heard Lisa's weird too, but I'm excited, probably a little bit nervous too, but mostly excited to see just what Lisa is about with you guys. I think it's going to be another one of those just incredibly memorable experiences that I've had the absolute pleasure of getting to enjoy with you guys. And DeSantis imploding harder than those millionaires. Fuck.
Listen,
Okay,
on the topic
but
of those billionaires.
Can I be honest? All these jokes at the expense of the people who died on the rinky-dink submarine down to the Titanic, I love it.
Oh, but did you hear the fucking song that someone had made from the perspective of the stepson, who just did basically in the same vein of the objection hearsay dude?
Nope.
Where he's basically just saying how like the kid is just excited about getting the fucking money and he doesn't give a shit, which he probably doesn't.
Well, he's a garbage person.
They
He's
all
a genuine
are.
garbage. Yeah, that's honestly.
The only one that was like a true tragic death was the fucking kid that was on that side.
Fair.
Because they were someone's 15-year-old kid.
Oof. You got frustrated because one of the songs plagiarized one of your favorite artists. Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's a little disappointing. Well, hopefully it's not hopefully it's only a minor part. But yeah, either way, I'm very, very intrigued and excited to see Lisa. I see it. It's sitting on my second monitor right over there on the screen. I got the little button, and I'm tempted to press it, but I'm not going to press it till tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to check out Lisa tomorrow, and I cannot wait to see just what the fuck we're about to walk into. It should be an interesting time. Mr. Beast was supposed to enter in a test run of the submarine. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Wait, what?
Mr. Beast was supposed to be, or had been invited to be on a test run of that submarine, but ended up backing out. And hey, yeah, we are wrapping things up. Scarlet Phoenix, it is so good to see you. I am so sorry you're here right as we are ending. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be Lisa the Painful. I will probably double check with Caitlin to see just how long she's okay with me going tomorrow. But I do plan on going a little bit longer than our usual evening/afternoon streams, because I really want to see this, and I want to get engrossed in the world with you guys, and I can't wait. I was probably able to read the contract and said fuck no, honestly. But yeah, we are going to end this one here. Much love and appreciation, my friend. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Scarlet Phoenix. It's always a pleasure to see you. We are going to end this one here. I'm going to go make Caitlin and I some amazing food, which I will probably send a picture of in the Discord, because y'all, I discovered the greatest fucking pasta sauce.
It's so good!
Yeah. It's a cashew cream pasta sauce. So if you have a nut allergy, I'm sorry, there's no way to change it. But it's dairy free. It is one of the best sauces I have ever had. It's so fucking delicious. And that was some roasted butternut squash and some nice smaller pasta and some sauteed veggies. Oh my god, I'm salivating thinking about it. I can't fucking wait. But we are gonna end this one here. Have a good night, Nico. Random tidbit to close stream. Your mom bought a coffee machine, the one with the pods, and we received a shipment of Starbucks pods as a gift. They don't taste half bad. Fair enough. There you go. It's commercial capitalistic coffee. Yeah. There's no escaping it. But we will be back tomorrow. As always, we are about to be serenaded by the man himself, Victor, aka Halo Ver. If you have not already, do yourself a favor. Go check out Halo Ver. Go listen to Victor's music. He makes some amazing stuff. Not just the beautiful meme that he made for us to walk out on. He makes some truly, truly incredible music. So go check the man out. If you haven't already, which, Lisa the Painful, here's a chance for another plug for the man. There's also Josh. This game came recommended by him. Go check out Reset Vibes. But yeah, no, Victor's gonna have a new album coming out soon. I'm sure it's gonna be spectacular. We will be pimping the shit out of it when it releases, because the man makes amazing stuff. So keep your ears ready. Go check out his stuff already, because he's got more music out there. It is definitely worth your ears. Come on, bro, you can do it. You got this, Victor. We believe in you. But we have to, you know what? What was that movie we watched? Oh, that's right. The movie about the menu. Yeah, that was a really fucking good movie.
It was so good.
When I clapped there, I got reminded of the scene with her clapping to them, and I was like, oh, that was a surprisingly powerful clap.
That movie was so fucking good.
You know what?
Guys,
We're not gonna pimp it. Unfortunately, the only reason I'm saying this, we're on the side of the writers and the actors right now, so we are not talking any positive about anything U.S. based for TV and movies, because fuck that. Unionize, motherfuckers. But we're gonna end this one here. As always, thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out. We will be back tomorrow to start our journey in Lisa the Painful. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your Wednesday. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow afternoon. I love you guys.
In the arms of the derb, fly away to the derb stream. From this dark, cold retail store. Seriously. to Screwtail and the endless derp you feel. You are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herp Derp Stream.